So today we're at Don Amott Leisure Kingdom. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are at Don Amott up in Derbyshire. We're still on that hunt and weighing up our options for the next motorhome, and today we're comparing the Swift Escape 694 at 3,700 kilograms and the Bailey Autograph 79 4F coming in at 3,850 kilograms. What are the pros, what are the cons, what is it we want, what is it we need? And does it offer anything over our current Auto Trail tracker? Let's find out. So first up, we're looking at the Swift Escape 694. Well, if you follow our Instagram, you'll know that we've recently been up to the Swift factory for one of their open day tours. We did that on the 17th of March, where you could see the motorhomes, both going down the factory line and also the ones that were on display. And as a result, we got a few of these brochures that kind of highlight the changes to the models for this year, and in particular the one we've looked at here at Don Amott in this video, where there is an improved specification for the Escape range for 2024. It's gone slightly up market, not quite a Kon-Tiki, but features a lot more than it once did. So what are those new features? So I'm just having a flick through the brochure to see what those new features are, and we've seen some of those in the video that you've just seen. But for example, you've now got the updated leather steering wheel, and you've got the Apple CarPlay Android connection with the new digital touchscreen display. You get a cold water barbecue point now, as well as an external cold water shower. You also get the cup holders that sit behind the travel seats, so if you do need to use those, there's somewhere now to pop your drink. And the kitchen has been updated pretty much in line with the Kon-Tiki, that the big cupboard under the sink has now been replaced with a rather neat drawer unit, as well as the swan neck tap now, so you've not got the fixed tap that were prone to freezing and breaking. It is a swan neck. The biggie is that it's now on the Alder wet heating. That's now included, as well as the updated washroom with the shower duckboard, and a new vanity unit in that mid bathroom area. The list does go on though. I'm just scanning through the brochure now, but it really does feel like a mini Kon-Tiki. You don't get the leather, but that doesn't bother us. With the dogs, we cover the seats anyway with blankets, and you don't get the higher spec fully digital dash that you do with the Ducato cab on the Kon-Tiki. What we've also done in this video, in a moment we will show you the dealer special that comes from LOWDHAM'S, which is their Hi-Style Xtra 694, which is basically this Escape we've just looked at, but it comes with additional specifications. So you get the Kon-Tiki interior, you do get that digital full high-spec Ducato cab, and you do get a few extras around the vehicle, like a larger sunroof at the front. You do get the full double oven, and so on. So for me, I still think that the Escape probably offers the best value. See what you think with the one you've just seen, and see what you think against the Hi-Style that you'll see in a moment. Now, currently there are some deals around on dealer forecourts for the Escapes. This one we've looked at today has got £4,000 off. It's sticker price at £78,000, but you'll see that the dealer special is coming in at just under £86,000 to get those little extras and the luxuries that bring it more of a Kon-Tiki feel. Which do you prefer? Stay tuned and see what the other one looks like. So this is the Bailey Autograph 794F. Now we're familiar with these Baileys because we had a 75-2 in its previous incarnation. This has the nice grey and black sides and black cabin alloys. Has these very nice Peugeot black alloys. Whale point, LPG for 2, gas, and there is the crash sensor, electric hookup, the nice black, gold and grey graphics. they do have a selection of Baileys, Adamos, Aloras, autographs in stock. Well, today I'm at LOWDHAM'S and I'm taking a look at the Swift Hi-Style Xtra. That is their dealer special based on the Escape. So we're having a look at this Hi-Style Xtra from LOWDHAM'S and Swift, which is the 694 at 85 and almost a half thousand. It's on the Ducati 2.2 diesel, 140 brake horsepower, and it's a 3,700 7.84, payload 505. Does have 4 travel seats with this though. The nice new extra wide door, external plug, external gas. Nice big garage. Adjustable bed. This has got the Alder wet heating, external shower point, electric and water fill points. So coming inside the Hi-Style 694, you will see this is on the Ducati Series 8 cab. This one's on a manual. This is with the all digital dash board at the front. This comes with the full leather with a nice piping on this. It's almost nicer than what you get in the Kon-Tiki Grand Prix. So you get nice lockers. These are big, spacious lockers. Some little storage at the front and a nice sunroof. You also get plugs each side and a nice little spotlight. This is the rise and fall, twist and turn Swift table. Looking back then, you get the spacious kitchen with the duplex Thetford with electric hob, 3 gas burners. And they've now put in the drawer units for the kitchen instead of the cupboard, and an extra little cupboard under the oven. You do get the flatbed Dometic microwave and plenty of kitchen storage too. The fridge freezer comes then as a Dometic 2-way opening, 3-way fueled tall fridge and freezer box. Nice space here for your TV, storage, hanging your coats. You do get the new Swift control panel as well as the Alder wet heating. And this is that extra wide door. And as you come into the back then, you get this mid bathroom, all on one level, so no plinth on your loo. Under counter storage, nice big mirror and storage. You get a nice shower that's got the nice marble effect panels, place for your shampoo, nice little hecky above, and the same in the toilet. And that brings you to the back then, where you get the island bed with the lovely Alto Duvet mattress, wardrobes either side, and storage above. And this is on the digital dash. New Swift control panel. So these are the two dealer specials from LOWDHAM'S. The Hi-Style is based on the Escape, and the Kon-Tiki Grand Prix is based on the Kon-Tiki range. And both offer a vast range of equipment and additional specification above and beyond what you would normally get with those two models. So these are some of the additional key features you get with the Hi-Style. Some of those above and beyond the Escape include the external barbecue point. There is a 100-watt solar panel. You also get built-in Wi-Fi, you get the digital dashboard, you get the special edition grey cab, and the touchscreen compatible with your Android or Apple. There are 4 models in the Hi-Style range, all that mirror that of the Escape, with the 640, the 674, the 684 and the 694 that all follow that standard Swift lineup, from the island bed to the twin beds to the rear lounge to the rear bathroom. So that follows in that pattern. So the specs for each model, their MTLPM varies depending on the size of the vehicle, from the 3.5 tonne for the 640 all the way up through the range, and I think you'll see there that the 694 that I've taken a look at comes in with that 3700 on the automatic. And all the details of the Swift Hi-Style models are available on the LOWDHAM'S website, where there is a dedicated page to their dealer exclusive editions. Well, we've had quite a busy time visiting those two dealers, and it has been interesting. What we wanted to achieve from this was to compare two different layouts, in particular that of a French bed compared with an island bed. So we've had both in the motorhomes and in caravans previously, and we have got on with both. It was just a case of testing out, if we are going to look to get the next vehicle, which layout do we really want? And in particular, we looked at brands that we've known and had before. So we've had a Bailey Motorhome, we've had Swift Caravans. So there was an opportunity to see the two side by side at Don Amott there in the video. And quite surprisingly, I think it was £6,000 off the Bailey. Just remember though, they are end of the line. So those are the last of those old style Peugeot cabs, and they have been temporarily discontinued. Little snippet from the dealer there was, the autograph is likely to come back in 2025. And he talked about that possibly being on a Ford cab. So that'll be interesting to see. We also got to have a little look briefly, I haven't filmed it though, at the Bailey Allura. They had one of those on site, which itself is sitting on a Ford, which would mean a whole Bailey range on Ford cabs. And that's interesting. So what we did, we compared that Bailey, the 794F, against that Swift 694 Escape. One with the French bed, one with the island bed. Both very nice motorhomes, but I think the recent upgrades that I described earlier in this video to the Escape give it the edge, if you like, because it's almost halfway to being a Kon-Tiki, and because they've upgraded so many different elements, from the fabrics to the alder, to some of the features on the cab, to actually the look and feel of the vehicle as well, was very, very similar to what you get inside a Kon-Tiki. It offers a lot. Now, conversely, we thought we would like the Bailey, having had one. But interestingly, once we got inside that one, whilst it was a newer version than the one we previously had, we felt it was just a little bit old-fashioned. The more orangey woods, the grey interior just felt a bit drab, and we couldn't really see that it had moved on that much from what we'd had before. Its advantages were, it's a Bailey, it's wider, you get a really spacious habitation, and you get a really big bathroom at the back of that 79.4F. Now you might say to us, well, previously guys, you've been on motorhomes that are maximum 3,500. Well, we have taken the decision when we look for the next one. I do most of the driving anyway. Jamie is only occasionally driven. That we're more than happy to step up to a bigger weight, if you like, a bigger MTPLM. So we looked at the Swift being at 3,700 and the Bailey at 3,850. We just didn't feel it with the Bailey. And I have to say some of the fit and finish was just wanting as well. Whether that's because it's end of the line, I don't know. It just felt like we'd be taking a step backwards. But it certainly leaves the Swift Escape in the running as one of the options that we might have. And therefore, you've seen in this video, a bit more of our research took us to LOWDHAM'S, where they do a whole range of Swift specials, if you like. So they've now got the Voyager Extra. They've introduced that because they're getting rid of the Grand Prix Kon-Tiki that they do. They describe that as being a cost of living thing. They've moved that down into a lower range as a special, and they've deleted the Kon-Tiki special. So they've now got the Voyager and the Escape on special. So you get the Voyager Extra and you get that Hi-Style Xtra, which is based on the Escape that we saw at Don Amott's. And as I've described earlier, it's cab mainly. That area gets a lot of the upgrades. And interestingly, they are in a position now where they've just got a handful of the Grand Prix Kon-Tikis left, and once they're gone, they're 2023 models. Once they're gone, they're gone. Is it worth that extra, I don't know, was it an extra £8,000 over the Escape itself? That would really be down to your personal choice and whether you really want that Kon-Tiki leather and whether you really want that fully digital dash that comes with it in that upgraded cab. Not something we would necessarily chase. And as I've already said and indicated, they have sold out a lot of their dealer specials till later in the year. Now, when they do come back at the back end of the autumn, they will be more money again. They're going to lift by about approximately £5,000 per vehicle because they will be based on the new Ducato that's coming through, and that's going to bring a price rise with it. Interesting times out there. I don't know how much more these prices of motorhomes can rise. Surely it's got to slow down a little bit. Only time will tell. I hope you found this one interesting because we've really enjoyed doing this research, and it's really helped cement our next steps on what we might want to look at in moving on from our auto trail when that time comes. So we will see you in our next video. Thanks for watching as ever. Thank you to all our new subscribers and the likes and the comments we're getting. It means a lot to us as we are quite in our infancy with this. So thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you soon.